Welcome to a weekly reset video. I keep wondering if this trend will go away, but I just keep seeing these videos pop up and I love watching them, and I think most people like watching them because we're all living this human experience and we all have routines, and so it's nice to see people's routines. Even if you think you don't have a routine, your routine of doing nothing is still a routine. These are the things that I do to get ready for the week. If you are new to my channel, my name is Nicole. I'm a stay-at-home mom to a baby and a toddler. My baby is 7.5 months and my toddler is 28 months. I do most of these things either on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. This weekend in particular, we had people over on Saturday, so I was focused on that. And then Sunday was the Super Bowl. So this routine kind of carried over mostly until Monday. I'd say like Sunday and Monday. I have a daily chore list. So that's what you saw me doing in the beginning, doing some laundry. I'll pop my little daily chore list on the screen. It just helps me kind of separate everything that needs to be done over the course of the week, so I'm not spending a huge chunk of time at any given point just cleaning, because I don't have huge chunks of time to just spread out cleaning, to be honest. So that is just more manageable for me. I'll have that weekly routine, and then if something pops up, like let's say Jude has an activity on a certain day, I'll be like, okay, well from now on I'm going to do this chore on this day. When I'm moving over to the kitchen, which is a lot of my weekly reset, I am going to go ahead and look at everything I have in the pantry and the fridge before making my dinner meal plan for the week. I mostly only plan dinners at this point. I used to plan lunches, but I realized that we just mostly eat leftovers or like random things for lunches, and it wasn't really worth planning it. And then breakfasts, we eat mostly the same thing, like smoothies, toast. Corey always has like an egg sandwich, oatmeal, just very, I don't know, just very basic things. I don't really have to go ahead and plan that. But once I look in my pantry and see what we have left over, I look in the fridge, see what we have left over, I will also go ahead and look at like some cookbooks that I love. I love the Little Spoon Farm that's online for sourdough discard recipes. And then I've tried a couple of defined dish recipes online, and I know she also has a cookbook, and I might get her cookbook. I also love the Half Baked Harvest cookbook. I also have like my go-to dinners that I can make basically with my eyes closed, like a sheet pan dinner where I do a protein, vegetable, and starch all in just a sheet pan and bake it. I make General Tso tofu a lot, pesto pasta. Don't think I already said, but I'll pop my dinner menu for this week on the screen. Then going back to the chore list, I just realized this is like the deep cleaning, more extensive chores that I do. There are chores that I have to do every day, obviously, like wiping up the countertop, cleaning up after meals because we do baby-led weaning, and then Jude is 2 and she still is like a little bit messy eating. So I vacuum the kitchen and living room probably like multiple times a day. Washing dishes, just your basic things. I feel like if you're a stay-at-home parent, you know what I'm talking about. If you work outside of the home or if your kids go to daycare, I don't think it's necessary to do those things every day, multiple times a day. But when you're mostly at home and your kids are mostly at home, to keep your house clean, you do have to do those things just over and over and over again. And that's a big part of being a stay-at-home parent. Something else that I also do on Sunday or Monday about every other week is toy rotation, but I didn't show that in this video because I feel like I showed it recently in a vlog. But if you want me to share my toy rotation again, I'm happy to do so. The last thing that I do, I would say more so on a monthly basis, but happened to fall on this week, is I like to do a full clean of the fridge, and that's where I pull everything out of the fridge, give everything a good clean, the compartments that I use, the fridge itself, because the fridges just get nasty with like little crumbs and condiments spilling over, leaky packages and such. I feel like it needs a good clean fairly often. I do want my fridge to be organized in general because when I go to plan my meals, as I said, I'm looking for like what's left over in the fridge so that I'm using everything and not letting things go to waste, because I hate that. There are so many people, and even the US, where like it's not a country at all that there should be people going hungry, but there's a lot of people going hungry. And so I feel like I need to be very grateful for the food we have, the food we can afford, and make good use of it. Pausing the voiceover portion of this video to do a quick grocery haul. I'm also going to insert a picture of what I'm using as my tripod, because my tripod's upstairs and I don't want to get it right now. Let's go through all the groceries while I put them away. First thing, we have bananas, very green bananas. Babies love bananas, 2 avocados, ground pork, beef short ribs, green beans, spinach, broccoli, rosemary, heavy cream, coffee creamer because I'm almost out of my current one, butter. This is actually not the butter brand that I normally get, but they didn't have the brand that I normally get. Shrink cheese for Jude Girl, whole fat Greek yogurt, which the babies also love, Olipop, more Olipop, these smoothie pouches, and one of these Serenity Kids pouches. Love both of these brands. Blueberries, strawberries, grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. They both taste good. This says wash me. Please don't refrigerate, it's too cold in there. Beef broth, basically always have to get flour now because I do so much bread baking and other baking stuff. Tomato paste, 2 sweet potatoes, 2 russet potatoes, honey, apples, and eggs. This brand of eggs, the Pete and Jerry's pasture raised, the yolks are like golden, I would say on the verge of like golden orange. They're bright and yummy. That's how you know they're nutritious. Back to the voiceover. And this is what our fridge looks like after I put everything away, wash all the produce, and put them in their spots. And the last thing I try to do before the new week is some form of self-care. So maybe I'll use a little bath bomb in the shower. Maybe I'll do a face mask, do my nighttime skincare. This day I ended up watching the Barbie movie for the first time with Corey. I loved it. I sobbed. And that is everything for this video. I hope it was helpful and I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. Bye.